Introduction. Today we'll talk about the hidden truths of cruising. Like and subscribe. Medical care costs. Shocking secrets former crew employees share is how expensive medical care can be at sea. Shipboard medical centres are not public hospitals. They operate more like private emergency clinics. A simple visit for seasickness can run over $800. Stitches for a cut may cost $1,200, and more serious cases like chest pain evaluations can climb into the thousands. Former medical staff say many passengers are caught off guard because their regular travel insurance may not cover care on a ship. Families have been hit with bills of several thousand. The insider advice is clear. Always travel with insurance that specifically covers cruise medical emergencies. If the issue isn't life-threatening, consider waiting until you're in port. Local clinics can charge 60 to 80% less than the ship's doctor. Knowing this secret helps you prepare. Surveillance on board add in security cameras and behind-the-scenes monitoring and the cruise line can know far more about your movements than you realize. Why do they do it? It's about business. High spenders may suddenly be greeted by name, offered faster service, or given special attention. Guests who complain frequently might be flagged, so their cases are handled differently. The takeaway is simple. Don't stress, but be aware. Your actions shape your onboard profile. Treat the crew with kindness and tip fairly, and you might find yourself bumped onto the good list, where small perks and little surprises suddenly make your vacation feel a lot more special. Outbreaks at sea. Most cruise passengers imagine spotless ships with gourmet food and perfect hygiene. The reality is that outbreaks of illnesses, especially norovirus, do occur, and they aren't always made public right away. Cruise lines are required to report outbreaks to the CDC's vessel sanitation program only if 3% or more of passengers or crew are affected. The takeaway is simple. Always wash your hands. Avoid touching buffet utensils with bare hands and use the sanitizer stations even if others skip them. Knowing this secret helps you protect yourself. Thank you for staying with us. So far, we've uncovered the shocking costs of medical care at sea, the surveillance practices of cruise lines, and the reality of outbreaks on board. Next, we'll explore the hidden risks of casinos and excursions. If you're enjoying these insights, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'd love to hear your own cruise stories. Send them to the email in the description. Casino realities. Most people have no idea how much less favorable the games can be compared to what they'd find back home. Former crew members often say, treat the casino as entertainment, not a financial plan. The smart move is to set a strict budget before you walk in. Some experienced cruisers even avoid ship casinos altogether and save their gambling fund for ports where the games are more transparent. The biggest win at sea is leaving the casino with tomorrow's excursion money still in your pocket. Risks of shore excursions. Your cruise brochure might dazzle you with excursions, but many are run by third-party vendors, not the cruise line itself. One former assistant cruise director recalled a hiker slipping on an unmarked jungle trail. The line refunded the excursion quietly, but the passenger had to manage medical bills on their own. Whenever possible, book excursions directly through the cruise line because they tend to vet these vendors. Crew life below deck. Behind the polished smiles lies a world most passengers never see. Ex-crew describe life on board as grueling, with long shifts and cramped living quarters. Former bartenders and stewards recall finishing exhausting shifts only to return to cold meals. Many workers from developing countries sacrifice long hours at sea for wages that support families. A thank you or a smile goes further than most passengers realize. The truth about free perks: who doesn't love a free glass of champagne at the art auction? Former crew members admit these perks are rarely free. The bubbly is just the bait. The smart move is simple. Enjoy the perk, but keep your wallet closed unless you truly want the product. Drink packages, unlimited drink packages sound tempting, but the math doesn't always work in your favour. Packages often cost $65 to $90 per person per day. Most passengers don't hit those numbers. Smart cruisers set a daily budget and order drinks à la carte. Gratuities explained. On most ships, gratuities aren't optional. They're automatically added to your bill. Most experienced travellers recommend leaving the automatic gratuities in place, but if someone really makes your trip special, nothing beats cash in hand. A small envelope with $20 to $40 and a thank you note on embarkation day often leads to standout service all week. Handling theft at sea. If something disappears, you might expect a full-blown investigation, but former security staff say that many thefts are handled quietly to avoid upsetting passengers. The best move: use the in-cabin safe and don't leave valuables in public areas. Specialty restaurants. Some specialty dishes come from the same kitchens that serve the main dining room. Regular dining rooms sometimes offer off-menu items if you ask politely. Build a relationship with your server, and you might enjoy meals that rival anything in the specialty venues. Buffet timing. Head to the buffet at peak hours, prepare for chaos. The smarter play is to eat earlier or later. Lunch at 11:30 a.m. or 2 p.m. means fully stocked stations and clean tables. Room service, which is usually free at lunch, is another underrated option. Conclusion. Thanks for sailing with us to the end. If this helped you cruise smarter, please like and subscribe. Want more? Click the next video on your screen for practical ways to save money, avoid hassles, and enjoy your vacation even more. See you aboard.